Meet Adam, 21 years old. He woke up this morning at 8, had breakfast, checked his phone, replied to a few messages, attended his classes, came back, ate dinner, watched something on his phone, and now he's lying in bed staring at the ceiling. Everything went fine today. Nothing bad happened. And yet, there's this feeling sitting in his chest, hollow, like something is missing but he doesn't know what. Like he's going through the motions of a life that should feel like his, but doesn't. If you know that feeling, this video is for you. Adam doesn't tell anyone about this, because what would he even say? I feel empty, but my life is fine? That sounds ungrateful, dramatic, like a problem that isn't really a problem. So he keeps it to himself, scrolls a little longer, sleeps a little later, and wakes up the next day to do it all again. He keeps asking himself one question in the back of his mind: what's wrong with me? The answer isn't what he thinks, and it's not what most people tell you either. Let's look at Adam's life properly. He has a decent friend group. They hang out sometimes. He does reasonably well in his studies, not exceptional, not failing. He has hobbies he used to love. Gaming, music, reading. He still does them occasionally. His family is fine, no major trauma, no dramatic event that broke him. From the outside, his life looks completely normal. From the inside, it feels like watching a movie he's not really in. He goes to a birthday party and spends half of it on his phone, not because he's antisocial, because being present feels exhausting in a way he can't explain. He finishes a game he used to love and feels nothing at the end. He gets good marks and thinks, okay, and moves on. Nothing lands, nothing sticks. Everything passes through him like water through a net. Here's what nobody tells Adam. What he's experiencing has a name. Psychologists call it emotional blunting, a state where your capacity to feel things, both good and bad, becomes muted. It's not depression. It's not a disorder. It's what happens when a nervous system gets overstimulated for too long and quietly shuts down its emotional responses to cope. Think about what Adam's brain processes every single day. Hundreds of social media posts, notifications, news, conversations, content, dopamine hit after dopamine hit. None of them meaningful, all of them demanding attention. His brain learned, very slowly, very quietly, that most stimulation leads nowhere. So it stopped reacting fully. The technical term is hedonic adaptation. Your brain recalibrates its baseline, and when everything is stimulating, nothing is. Adam isn't broken. His brain is doing exactly what it was trained to do. The problem is, real life can't compete with a screen, and so real life starts to feel flat. It's 11 p.m. Adam has nothing to do tomorrow morning. He picks up his phone, opens Instagram, scrolls for 7 minutes, puts it down, picks it up again, opens YouTube, watches the first 30 seconds of 4 different videos, closes it, opens a game, plays for 3 minutes, exits. He's bored, but nothing is actually boring enough to stop. Nothing is interesting enough to stay. He's looking for something. He doesn't know what. This is the loop. The phone doesn't satisfy him, but putting it down leaves him alone with the hollow feeling. So he picks it back up, not for the content, but to escape the quiet. Adam isn't addicted to his phone. He's afraid of his own silence. There's a reason Adam can't sit with silence. For most of human history, silence was normal. Boredom was normal. Your brain, left alone, would wander, process emotions, make sense of the day, rest. That wandering is where meaning gets built. But Adam's brain has been conditioned since childhood to never be empty. There was always a screen, always something next, always a way to skip the quiet. So now when the quiet comes, his brain doesn't know what to do with it. It reads silence as a problem to fix rather than a space to inhabit. And every time he reaches for his phone to fill that silence, he trains his brain a little more to believe that emptiness is dangerous. The hollow feeling he keeps running from isn't a symptom of something wrong. It's the sound of a brain that has forgotten how to just be. Adam is sitting with his friends on a Saturday evening. They're all together, laughing at something. The moment looks exactly like something that should feel good, and for a second it almost does. But then his brain does what it always does now. It steps back, observes, like he's watching the scene from slightly outside his own body. He laughs at the right moments. He responds when spoken to. He's present enough that nobody notices anything is off. But inside, there's a quiet distance he can't close. He used to feel connected in these moments. Now he just feels like a very convincing version of himself going through the right motions. He wonders if his friends feel this too. He never asks. Nobody asks. Because asking would mean admitting that something everyone says should make you happy doesn't. Here's the uncomfortable thing about what Adam is experiencing. The emptiness isn't random. It tends to show up most when he's living a life that looks like what he's supposed to want, rather than what he actually wants. Psychologists call this a values gap. When the life you're living doesn't align with who you actually are, your emotional system quietly registers the mismatch, not as a dramatic crisis, just as a dull, persistent flatness. Adam has never really asked himself what he wants. He's been too busy doing the next expected thing, the degree, the social performance, the routine. None of it was chosen, it was inherited. And the emptiness, that hollow feeling in his chest, isn't a malfunction. It's his own self trying to get his attention. I'm not going to tell Adam to put his phone down for 30 days and journal every morning. That's not the point. The point is this: the emptiness is information. It's not a character flaw. It's not ingratitude. It's not a disorder that needs to be medicated away. It's the gap between the life you're performing and the life that would actually mean something to you. Most people spend their entire lives filling that gap with noise, more content, more socializing, more achievement, hoping the hollow feeling will eventually go away. It doesn't go away. It gets louder. Adam's problem isn't that he needs more in his life. It's that he needs to stop running long enough to hear what the emptiness is actually trying to tell him. Not every feeling needs to be fixed. Some feelings need to be listened to. If Adam's life felt familiar to you, you're not broken. You're not ungrateful. You're not alone in this. You're just someone whose inner life has been asking for attention for a long time, and maybe this was the first time you let yourself hear it. If this video hits something real, the next one goes even deeper into why modern life specifically is designed to keep you from ever feeling truly satisfied. I'll see you there.